Hello everyone and welcome to American Truck Simulator. Today we're going to be hauling its household appliances, I think is what I have set. If we get here in time. Couple things, I have DP's traffic mod in, I think it's DP's, I'll correct myself. And those stupid street sweepers are everywhere. There's one there, there's another one, there's another one, and they do like 10 miles an hour. And it's just causing chaos here in the city because it increases the traffic density. I guess I didn't need to look that way. I think this is the like 15th after I've said one thing. I am using a wheel. It is a Logitech Driving Force Pro. It is old as shit, but it works. And it's perfect for what I need. I don't want anything fancy, smancy right now. But it looks like we're here. It looks like it's a cargo. It's like a freight lot. I guess we are in San Francisco.
You have arrived at your destination. Your wrap guidance is now finished.
Thank you, Lola. Okay. Parking brake? Maybe. There we go. If my mic cuts in and out, it's because I'm moving around and probably not going past my noise gate. Freight market. Yeah, it's household appliances. 25,000 pounds of household appliances to Elko, Nevada. So we'll go ahead and take that. And of course, it's the trailer right in front of us. So we need to parking brake. So we need to back up. Now, little disclaimer. This is the first time I've launched ATS since October 31st, and it is currently January 8th as I'm recording this. So if I'm a little rusty, that's why. I'm trying to find my mouse. No, I'm not going to hit this from here. I just want to clear it so I can pull up and go over. I am using an automatic just because the wheel doesn't have a shifter, but
okay.
I don't.
Let's find a new route.
Willa, fuck off.
Turn left.
Willa? I am not turning left. Yeah, Willa, fuck
Your
off.
wrap guidance is now finished.
I am going to this at an angle. Okay, that's fairly close, but I want to pull ahead. Kind of go over a little bit, and then we're going to drop it back down into reverse. And I'm going the wrong way. Oh, we're not going to hit that. Oh. Evidently I don't have advanced trailer coupling turned on. Okay. Wheel down. What the hell is wheel down? We're just gonna click attach on my little button box. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Oh, mouse wheel down. I see. I see now. Now, does my trailer brake thing work? Evidently it does. Either that or that's my retarder. Oh, it'd help if I was in drive. Yeah, it works. Look at that. Alrighty. I'm getting so distracted. I'm sorry. I have not, like I said, I have not played this in a while. I'm forgetting buttons. I might have noticed I said button box. It's not really a button box. It's more of a digital button box. It's an app called Sim Dashboard. It was like, it's free to download, but it's very limited on the free version. It's like, I think I paid $12.99 for the full version, and it's worth it. I mean, it's amazing. I use it for, I've got an set up for LSPDFR. I haven't used it yet, but I think I'm gonna start using it because I've noticed that I'm getting key bindings confused and all that. Oh, we got a trailer now. Can't just go cut in corners. We're gonna want this lane, so I know that's illegal, but I don't know a single person that actually follows that law, so sometimes it's impossible to. Like, there's some corners where I live in intersections where, well, ODOT decided to put intersections at angles and then put big concrete divides in the center of them. And so you literally have to go if you want to go out, you have to go out and make a big wide left turn, and it doesn't happen to get into the first lane, so you just kind of cut the corner and go into the second lane. But we also I've never seen anyone do it. I've never seen a car turning right go at the same time as a car turning left coming from the other direction. And I know the way that law is set up, it's supposed to be so you can do that, but I haven't seen no one do it. Anyway, going back to the sim dashboard, I have a button for diff lock, drop axle, wipers, attached trailer that did not work. Oh no, there's still a car in front of me. Drop axle. I don't know why I have to. Oh, one of those is trailer axle. Gotcha. I have route advisor, engine brake, engine start stop, trailer brakes, parking brake, headlights, hazards, beacon, cruise control, and all that stuff. And then naturally I have, like, it's got a little turn signal flashing. It's basically what I can't see sometimes on the dashboard, which I can see now because I've fixed my display issue. Because it turns out if you want 60 hertz, you should probably have it set at 60 hertz and not 59, because for some reason with my oops, I forgot about trailer. Speaking of rain, is this raining? Also, this truck's kind of struggling to get up this hill with this weight. I mean, we've got 435 horsepower and like 1,500 pound-feet of torque. So it's not like, base model, but maybe it is a bit too low for the weight. Either that or I'm used to just throwing in, biggest motor possible, Tim Allen, more power is better, so. We've got to switch over here once we get up to speed. I've got notes on here, the bullet points, because otherwise I just sit here and ramble on and on and on about the same topic for the next however long this is going to take, because I don't know how long this is actually going to take. Okay, there's 50. So let's set cruise control. Hey, that button worked. Woohoo! So that works. Alright. It's set at like 48. Oh, and I have plus and minus buttons that actually work. Oh, we're going downhill a little. Retarder kicked in though. I think it did. Yeah, the retarder kicked in. So the first thing that pissed me off today is I woke up this morning to 6? No. How many episodes of Reddit do I have? I have 4 episodes of Reddit up currently. And I had a copyright claim, a visual copyright claim for all 4 episodes. Not 5, it's 4. There's 4 up. I don't know if I said 5 or not. But all 4 of them had a copyright claim from some random channel that this is a common issue. Like, I checked Twitter, because it's the first thing I did, because I'm like, there's no way in hell. It's just me, why the hell I have, very little subscribers. Why the hell would they go after me for... And it was literally because of a cutscene in Red Dead Redemption 2. Every single one of them. Or I was looking at the exact same spot. And it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And I guess this group has been at this since like 2016. It's the same channel. They changed like the last 2 numbers of the channel name, which I don't understand how they can let... Oh no, that's a detour. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, well, I did not hit anything.
Rerouting.
Unless there was a car back there I did not see. Also, this is kind of a pointless
Go
detour
straight on.
because we're just gonna literally get back on the highway. Oh, brakes! Don't hit the Tesla. Now the brakes are almost not sensitive enough. What the? Wait. So yeah, literally 4 copyright strikes. I was surprised they didn't get me on the GTA Online Diamond Heist shit, because I'm like, those are cutscenes. I figured any game I had or any video I had uploaded with cutscenes, I was fucked. But I submitted a dispute. No, I got 5 because I got 2 for the same video. It's from
Left.
the same channel name, but different numbers at the end. I had 2 for, I think it was episode 4 of Red Dead that I have uploaded. And then 1 for the other 3, so 5 total. And it literally, I was confused. I'm like, I don't know really what to do. And then I saw where all you have to do is you just have to go on and you dispute it as fair use. Because it's gameplay. You know, I technically created everything in that video except for the music for the intro
Go straight on.
and the actual game itself. Everything else was all me. So me talking my voice and my voice, it's not their voice. So it just made no fucking sense whatsoever. Let's set cruise control at 65. Set. There we go. Sorry. My phone's off to the right side of my screen and I'm all over the place trying to click buttons. There we go. Now we have cruise control set, so I shouldn't have to mess with it. Now I gotta flip over. See, this is stuff I would normally cut out because I totally forget what the fuck I was talking about. And then when I get frustrated because I do forget, I tend to cuss more. So I apologize. So going
Go
back to
straight
just
on.
random shit I can talk about that doesn't really matter. I don't know if anyone's gonna actually watch this. I really don't care. And it's not I really don't care. That sounded terrible. You know, I don't. It's not. I'm not doing this for money. Definitely not doing it for money because I ain't getting nothing. If me being stupid playing a video game can make someone's day better, that's worth it to me. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now, and the Northern Alex put out a tweet earlier. He said, just as content creators, you gotta just keep creating to keep, because what you're doing is good for everyone. You know, it's someone they can just sit down and relax and enjoy a video and not have to worry about shit going on, you know, overseas right now. Going into, I saw the wilderness and the trees on that truck. I almost smashed a deer the other night. I was on my way into town. I live out in the middle of nowhere, as you've heard me say in a couple of videos. That's why my internet's not the greatest. I was having issues over the winter because basically it runs over LTE, and I'm talking with my hands right now and look like a fucking idiot. But so yeah, I live out in the middle of nowhere, and I was going into town. It's about 9 o'clock at night, so I know the deer are out, and my car unfortunately died. It's dead. I'll get into that later on here. So I had my dad's car, which is an 06 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. So big ass car, but he bought that in April. Yeah, around March or April of last year. And right after he bought it, a deer hit him. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh. Jesus Christ, FedEx. What are we doing, Acura? What the fuck? Get by me, Acura. Jesus. Oh, no, I did not hit anything. There is no way the Acura hit me. Because it's impatient. Yeah, I'm going CHP, dude. Shut up. Now I don't remember exactly where I was at in that story. I'm just gonna get over now. Because we got a line of cars behind me. And they're gonna get impatient, so yeah, bought that in April and a deer hit him. Around April. We bought it in March or April. I don't know. Not very long after we bought it. A deer literally, he was on his way into work, 6 o'clock in the morning, and was just going along, and then the car in front of him, he saw him hit his brakes because the deer were running across the road. Well, what he didn't realize is the deer were female deer, and there was a big ass buck coming chasing after him. And the buck decided that let's not stop running towards this car. So it hit the passenger side. It ran square into the driver's side fender, hit the fender, it swung its ass into the door. It actually shat on the door. And yes, I said shat because that's the correct past tense for shit. Shat on the door, fell down to the ground, rolled under the car, and he hit him with the back wheel and jumped the rear end about 1.5 feet off the ground. So this poor car has been through a lot. And I was going in, and I just got back up to speed. It has cruise control set, and was going along, and it doesn't have good headlights right now. The headlights need adjusted badly, but Ford decided that to make it difficult, and you need a special tool to do it, or you can sit there with a pair of pliers and move it a half turn for 15 minutes on each part, and there's 3 parts you have to adjust, and that's if you can get a pair of pliers down into it to adjust them. But so it's got LED bulbs and all that. It's got we put aftermarket LED fog lights in. Come on, set. There we go. Put aftermarket LED fog lights in it, aftermarket LED headlight bulbs, and I just flipped my high beams on, and I saw one standing on the side of the road. And I look, and standing in the middle of the road is a big ass buck, just standing there. And I slammed on the brakes. And I didn't realize how much pedal travel the damn car has, but I activated ABS. Could smell the brake pads burning, and now after that I drove it today to go get cat food because there was a pudgy food emergency. He was out of food and was going along and was going to slow down, and the back brakes are now just squealing like crazy. So I literally burned through an entire layer of pads on the rear. Yeah, and then what pissed me off about the stupid deer is it stood there in the middle of the roadway and didn't want to move. It just stood there. So, I'm in big ass V8 powered, basically Ford Mustang with a lot more weight. So, and it's got Flowmaster 40s on it. So I just dropped it in neutral and revved the shit out of it. Eventually the deer ran, but it took like 3 or 4 revs to get the damn deer to move. Deer, I don't understand what it is with deer and headlights. I'm sure there's some scientific reason. Bus, why are we doing like 20 mile an hour down the highway? Can we get back up to speed? Is it the concrete mixer or is it the bus? And I don't have enough power to pass them with all these cars coming. So I just gotta basically put my foot down, turn on my turn signal here after the Tesla. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the Tesla. The guy behind me is gonna get all pissed off, but I don't care. And now the bus is sped back up to 55. Seriously. Oh well. We're gonna pass him at like 65 probably. Yeah, roughly 65. So I'm getting used to the truck again. Oh, I probably should mention this is the Peterbilt 389, I think it is. And it's basically chrome and more chrome. Usually I do black, but I decided it's an older truck, it should have chrome. I was going to use the Freightliner Cascadia, it's a 2020, and got in it. You'll see it probably in bloopers episode later, but got in it and was going along, and then I noticed the headlights weren't working. And so I hit the button to look on the outside view, and that's because there was no headlights. The headlights were just gone. And oh, the speed limit's 80. No, it's 65. So we're just gonna resume. Ooh. Oh, it's not gonna resume because I'm doing... Okay. That should be 65. Did I do maths? Somehow it's 60. Yeah, it's roughly 65. Oh, I'm all over the place. So earlier I said I had to take it in the Vic because my car is dead. I had a 99 Pontiac Grand Prix GTP. I say had. Technically I still have it. But it was the first car I ever bought. I've had it for about a year and a half now. I love the thing. I mean, it's the 4-door, it's not the 2-door. But the GTP, if you don't know, was a 3.8 liter with an Eaton M90 supercharger bolted to the top of it. Yeah, the thing only made... This is what GM said at the time, and I'm pretty sure this is what the old way they measured horsepower and all that. It made 240 horsepower at the wheels and 280 pound-feet of torque. But mine was modified a little. It had air intake, I think a ZZP tune. The guy I bought it from said that the person they bought it from said that they had done stuff to it. So I think it had a ZZP tune on it, and it also had a replacement motor in it. The car when I bought it had 200. No, I don't want to get over. Had 202,000 miles on it. And the motor only had 140,000 because it was a replacement motor. So the thing runs great. Like, I can literally go out and start it right now. It'll fire first try. But the problem is it will... it might go in gear. I don't know. It depends if it's low in tranny fluid. It's missing a bolt in the transmission pan, so it just kind of dumps tranny fluid all over the place. And it's missing overdrive, which it was missing overdrive when I bought it. That's why I got it so cheap. I only paid $450 for it because the guy thought it would be dead in like a month, and I drove it for a year and a half. So I more than got my money out of it, in my opinion. So it was missing an overdrive, didn't have third gear, and other than that, or not third gear, overdrive, it had third gear. It had 1, 2, and 3, so basically it was a 3-speed. Oh shit, I gotta get over.
Go straight on.
Yeah, thanks for telling me now, like 5 feet from the damn exit. Fucking Lola. The thing that killed it wasn't the transmission. Like I said, I could go out there and put it in drive and reverse and it would go just fine. What killed it is either needs the power steering pump and brand new lines, or it needs a rack and pinion. And to put a rack and pinion in the thing, because it's the performance car, and mine was optioned with the sport suspension, and part of the sport suspension package included MagnaSteer, which is magnetically variable, basically variable power steering, but it was magnetically controlled in the rack and pinion. So I can't just go to the junkyard and pull a steering rack out of, you know, another 99 or 97 or 2003. That 97 to 03 is that body style. Because if it doesn't have MagnaSteer, the car would freak out and I'd have issues, and I'm pretty sure the actual splines on the actual steering column are different. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. Also, the speed limit's 80. I'm content with 65 for now. I might bump it up to 70. Oh, and we have to pull into the way station. Okay. Alright, so we gotta pull into the way station here. Okay. Enter. Or 61,000 pounds. Holy shit. It's quite a bit of weight. And the automatic, of course, over revs the shit out of this poor engine because it skips gears. Yeah, I'm not going to turn on turbo yet. I don't need to look that way. I can see just fine out of my mirror. Yep, he's going to let us in, it looks like. Either that or he wasn't, and I was just an asshole, but I don't care. It works for me. So yeah, the poor things finally kicked the bucket. There we go, resumed. This is unfortunate, because I love that damn car, man. It was straight piped from the catalytic converter back. It had resonator delete and muffler delete, which for a 3.8 liter V6, it did not sound bad. Now, when the exhaust decided to completely drop in the middle because the flange connecting the actual pipe going back to where the mufflers would be to the catalytic converter decided to rust away because GM and rust prevention was not a thing back in the 90s and even 2000s. None of Ford, GM, or Dodge had very good rust prevention. But that rusted out, and as I was driving and I heard this weird scraping noise, I'm like, what the fuck is that? I pull over, I get out and I look at the front because I thought, oh, maybe because I had LED headlight or LED fog light bulbs in it, and they didn't exactly fit, and they had fallen out once before, and I'm like, oh shit, am I dragging one of those? And I look and the LED fog lights were fine, and I'm like, what the hell is dragging? And I look further back under, and the entire catalytic converter was pretty much, the pipe was still together, but it was sitting on the ground. The exhaust hanger had rusted through and just dropped it. Luckily the flange was still connected, and I was basically the only thing holding it together, but the exhaust was about 3/4 of an inch off the ground. So you can't really drive a car with the exhaust dragging it down. So I limped it home, which I had to be careful going over railroad tracks, and luckily it's fairly flat out here, so I don't have to worry about hills or anything like that. But, I say but and way too much. I need to get in the habit of not doing that. And I almost said it again. Oh, shit. So yeah, it was a good car. It had its ups and downs, like dumping power steering fluid in it for the last 6 months every couple weeks, praying that I could get another couple 100 miles out of it. And it would. About all power steering fluid would last about a month, and then over the summer there, just gradually I kept having to add it more often, and these cars are slowing down, aren't they? Can I get over? Oh no, that car's a lot closer. Sorry, car. It was moving a lot quicker than I thought it was. That was my bad. Yeah, so pouring power steering fluid in it and tranny fluid in it because someone evidently changed transmission filter at one point and didn't torque down the transmission pan bolts very well. So one backed out, and somewhere here in Ohio, I don't know where. Don't know when I lost it either. But I said but again. Shit. Oh shit, I said shit. I don't want to get over because I can't, there's a GMC in the way. Yeah, it's a GMC. That's a Sierra. You got the Mustang convertible tailgating the bus. Just get over in front of me. Okay. There's another car over there. Looks like a Crown Vic? No, Prius. Or Taurus. I couldn't tell. That's the problem with today's cars. They all look the same. And it's even worse when the models aren't licensed, so they're just slightly different from the actual car. Come on, get by the bus. We're going downhill. We should have the weight advantage to build up enough speed. Fuck it, I'll turn off cruise control and just floor it. There we go. That's enough room. And resume. Sorry. God, it's like driving in real life when I mess with the radio and hit the rumble strips. But, I said but. This is different because I'm not used to talking, you know, for half hour or so continuously. I'm used to talking when shit's actually going on. But, I said but. So, going back to the car, that's what I was talking about. It had, so with the air intake and the exhaust, the thing was, I wouldn't say fast, because it didn't have top end. But it was quick from the start because mine was probably pushing about 300 pound-feet of torque. And so the thing would just roast the tires in the wet. Like, you gave it a little bit of gas and traction control would kick in. And if you turn traction control off and you gave it a little bit of gas, it would just spin the tires. And it would spin both fronts at the same time. Which was fun. Not good for keeping the tires alive for long, but who cares? It had shitty tires on it anyway, so I really didn't care. The Mustang was slowing down. I'm gonna increase to 70. Okay, I got worried. I thought we were gonna have to get off here. Yeah, so it roasted tires pretty much fairly easily. With the air intake, you could hear the supercharger whine, and the supercharger whine was loud as hell. I have a video of I smacked the microphone, going through a underpass with it. And, you know, there's a rule. If you have a loud car, your car can go vroom vroom. You make it go very loud vroom vroom underneath the underpass, tunnel, what have you, whatever it is. And you can hear the supercharger whine. It actually spun the wheels from roll. I was doing about 10, 15, and I just fucking floored it underneath the tunnel. And the tunnel was kind of bouncy, which probably wasn't the smartest idea, but I didn't care. It made a lot of noise and
Go straight on.
spun the wheels. The Mustangs, or the... Ooh, no. Am I hit the Mustang? No. How did I not hit the Mustang? I didn't realize how much I had slowed down. Yeah, thing would do 0 to 60. I clocked it one time, and this was GPS, not, you know, human. GPS on it had an Android-based car stereo in it. So it's called Speed Light or something like that. I'll put it in the video if I remember. But it's a 0 to 60 counter. What is the semi's doing? The cha-cha slide up there. Slide to the left, slide to the right. It clocked it doing 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds. Which for a 20-year-old four-door sedan, that's pretty quick. And it had plenty of passing power. You could, if you put your foot down to pass someone at, you know, 45, 50 mile an hour, it would get up and move very quickly. And I have so many memories of people, because it was a total sleeper. It had little badges on the side that said supercharged, and that was basically it. Other than that, it just looks like a normal Grand Prix. And can I get over? Nah. Yeah, we'll get over. That was weird. The lighting got weird. I need to turn on my lights. There we go. I'm getting better at reaching over without really looking. The only problem is I'm not going to have my phone there in the same spot every time. So that's going to be the problem. And I totally forgot what I was talking about before I got distracted by turning on the headlights. So there's that. Now going back to the Crown Vic. The Vic has a little bit of an issue starting right now. We're just going to set cruise control. What are we set? Oh, we're set at 68. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough for. Ooh, sorry. The Convict has a little bit of an issue starting right now. When we bought that, we paid $1,000 for it, and when we bought it, it was running on like 3 cylinders. It sounded horrendous, and it reeked of gasoline. And what it was is, it had 3 injectors that were completely dead, and 2 injectors were stuck open, so the thing was just pouring gas into the cylinder. Well, you pour gas into a cylinder, the spark plug can only ignite, moisture, or the vapor. It's not going to ignite the actual liquid, so it fills up the cylinders and it leaks past the cylinder rings and goes down into the oil. So the thing reeked of gasoline, the oil reeked of gasoline. We took a big gamble on buying that thing. So got it home, got it down to the barn, pulled it apart, pulled the fuel rail off. There was O-rings leaking on the injectors. It was a mess. So changed all 8 spark plugs, all 8 coils, all 8 fuel injectors.
Go straight on.
And that fixed it. We were shocked because we thought for sure there was some kind of damage done to this poor motor. And it wasn't exactly low mileage. It had 186,000 miles on it when we bought it. And I think 2,000 idle hours, which isn't terrible. And those cars are, I don't know why I hit that button, those cars are designed to be drove forever as long as they're maintained. Keep left. Okay, so I'm not getting off here. Yes, I am getting off here. Why the hell did you say keep left? That's right. I want to go right. Lola, you are fucking drunk. Alright, so we're in Elko? Yeah, Elko. I think. Brakes. Foot's all the way to the floor, and we just barely stopped. So yeah, the thing had... So after all that, we had to drain the oil. And I kid you not, there was about 14 quarts, not 14, 10 or 12 quarts of oil gasoline mixture in this oil pan. And we changed the oil and fired it up after doing all that work. Because we're like, pretty much said, fuck it, let's see if all this work, time and effort and money was worth it. And the thing fired up and it runs like a top. I mean, it runs amazing. Found out it had extras, like Flowmaster 40s on it. Originally it was lifted about 3 inches and it had 22s on it before we bought it. Luckily, the guy we bought it from put the Steelies back on it, but didn't bother to lower the suspension back down, so we had to cut. They put aluminum spacers in the what's that thing called? The spring. That's what that big springy thing's called. Fucking Peterbilt.
Keep right, and then
thought he was gonna hit me. So we literally had to. They're designed that you can take a socket and like spin them out. Well, that they've been in there for a while. There was no spinning them out. Oh, I thought this was a light. I guess not. Okay. So yeah, they pulled that out. Ooh, that corner is a little bit not as wide as I thought it was. Got those out, lowered the car down, and today when I was driving it to go get cat food, I went to turn, and I was doing about 15 mile an hour, turning around a corner, and the engine cut out, like lost fuel pressure. And I had noticed the other day, or actually I noticed earlier tonight when I was driving it, that where the hell am I parking this? Oh, right there. That I went to pass a car and it wouldn't downshift. Like it had no power.
Never mind.
And I told him, and I could hear a ticking noise, and I recognized the ticking noise from when we first bought it and had all the issues. I don't know, can I straighten this out? I think, no, that is not straight. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to turn this corner a little bit to get this trailer figured out. This is not how I'm supposed to do this, and I have forgotten how to back a trailer up. You're gonna hear my wheel a lot now, so just a warning. It's that high pitch, like grinding noise. There's mods to make it quieter. I just haven't done them yet because they're kind of risky and take some decent amount of time to do. So I'm going back to the Vic. I'm pretty sure it needs a fuel filter replaced. I'm pretty close to that trailer on that side, aren't I? Okay, let's center my camera again. Let's crank her to the right. Go straight. Get as close to this wall as possible. And then crank her. And I don't even think that's going to be enough. Is that going to be enough? No. Shit. Okay, what if I crank her this way? I've got a wall over here. But can I zigzag it? If I can zigzag it a little to get it more straight, I might be able to get it. And that, I think, did absolutely nothing. It was pointless. So I think what we're going to have to do, we are going to have to crank her in here, get that trailer lined up from this direction, which right there should do. This is probably not the way you're supposed to do this, but I'm not a professional. That is not the way I want the trailer to go. This is completely fucked, I think now. There is a train. No, I have fucked this completely. Oh, there's a wall? Actually, I might have had the right idea there. Why the hell am I doing this? Why didn't I back it in? Because I didn't want to back it in blind. Let's crank her this way. Nope. This way. Let's follow it. My front end's kind of good. My front end's still good. Let's see, can I back it out of here to go flip a bitch over there? Alright, so we got the trailer all situated again. I have no clue how it is on this side. It's too damn dark. Oh, I got really close. I felt it. I hit that. Alright, I think I got clearance now. Oh, no. Oh, I fucked this completely. Note to self. Don't record video that goes out to internets for first time after not playing said game for months. Oh yeah, I hit it. Okay, we're gonna go forward. Cranker. Oh, this is fucked. Nope, I went the other way. Because I need to crank her earlier is what it is. And that's like the 5th train. Okay. How's my front? My front is good. Okay, that trailer's straight. We're just gonna risk it for a biscuit and pray I don't clip this other trailer. Which I think I've cleared it. I have no clue what's actually behind me though. Ooh. Ooh, no. Ooh, that is really close to that trailer. Alright. Now let's turn it this way. I have no clue what that little light is on the dash. Probably not good. Oh, this dude's just watching me fail. Okay, can I get this trailer pretty much straight? Because if I can get it straight, I can probably... Oh, I won't be doing this blind. No, because I can just... Boop. I'll move that trailer to go a little bit over that way. I need to go this way a little. That'll do. If I straighten her out there, I think that'll scoot me over far enough. You know what? We're gonna go in at this angle. But if I can get that ass end of this trailer in, I think I'll be good. If I start turning now, kind of follow it and crank her now, I might be able to drag it in. I got plenty of room on this front end. Oh, I think we're gonna nail this. Nope, I don't have plenty of room on this front end. Oh, fuck. What'd I hit? Oh. So I didn't hit the front end, I hit the ass end. So I went too far. Which that's an easy fix. Pull forward. If I cut it all the way here, oop, that's the wrong direction, pull back forward. Cut it this way. This reminds me of the Top Gear when they go camping and James May trying to figure out which way to turn the wheel to get the trailer to go the direction he wants. Or was that Grand Tour? It might have been a Grand Tour. I can't remember. I knew it was just, all I know is it was James May. Okay. I'm getting kind of close to this wall over on this side. But, yeah, I tapped the wall. I know I did. Oop, mouse. Figure out what you're doing, mouse. Okay. And now I need a cranker. And we are good now. I just need to line the bitch up. I go to the right a little bit. Just a tiny bit, just so I have this trailer. There we go. That's fairly straight. Now I can go. I need to go to the right a little bit. That should do her. Nope, a little bit more. There we go. If we follow this, keep kind of wagging it back and forth, we should be good. Now, if I just follow her straight on back. Boom. Crazy Russian hacker. Okay, cargo's ready. Real quick before we drop this, I want to get a screenshot real quick, so let me do that. And it's pitch black, so this is not gonna work. Shit. Okay. So, turns out, if you want a screenshot, make sure it's daytime. Ooh. What the hell flashed? I don't think it was lightning, something flashed. That was weird. Okay, that freaked me out a little bit because I don't know if it was my screen, if it was outside. It's currently 2 o'clock in the morning, so that's a little weird. But we'll go ahead and we need to parking brake, stop engine. Ooh, that's very dark. And we are gonna detach. I forgot what detach was there. So we got excellent, 540 miles. This is the modded profile, by the way, so don't pay attention to the rank and all that. Because I use modded trucks and it's kind of pointless to try to grind and get everything all build up just to use a modded truck that might not get updated and you're out that money in game. So we'll get out of this menu and we'll refire the truck and we'll parking brake, put her in drive, and we'll see. I would not have made that turn. Oh, just like that. So, I think my dreams of being a semi-driver are gone. I had no dream of being a semi-driver. I have big credit to them, except for the Swift drivers. The Swift drivers seem like they're idiots. I'm sure that's a stereotype, but you see a lot of Swift drivers doing stupid shit, so... Alright, let's go outside view. Well, I might be able to get a screenshot this way. Actually, that might be the thumbnail right there. I don't know, you'll find out. What's that choice? Parking brake. We'll shut her off. But anywho, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more. I've got Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode campaign coming out. I'm going to do a complete playthrough of that. I've considered live streaming some of the Red Dead stuff and maybe even ATS on Twitch as the train goes by, just so I can listen to music like I normally would, just playing casually, because YouTube and copyright and all that shit, they would freak out. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting distracted and rambling. I'll see you in the next one. We get it. You have a train horn. I have one too.